Hello again, and welcome to the end video and still modes on the YDi G80 or the YDi G80. Three lens ranges, 120, 140, 170. That's the 120, the 140 and the 170 from the same position. It's the 120 angle of view. You can see the gent on the left over there rubbing his tummy, thinking, ooh, grub. And the gent on the right, you can just see the back of his head. And this is a 140 from the same place. You can see right in front of the gent to the right and also more to the left of the gent rubbing his tummy. And this is the 170, the full view. And as you can see, there's quite a difference and you get the fisheye effect. Upwards and onwards. Right, this is the YDi G80 or the YDi. That's Y, capital Y, little I. And it's a 4K camera and 2.7K camera, and all the other settings down to 720, high speed, slow motion, does everything. Anyway, I was asked a few questions about programming the angles of view, which is like a zoom lens on it. And it actually is like a zoom. It goes 120, 140 and 170 degrees of angle. And it's like zooming in on a zoom lens. You don't get as much deterioration on this as you do on my big camera. I've got an FZ2000 and the deterioration closing in like that, you lose quite a bit, but on this, very little. Bear in mind I'm shooting videos on this most of the time, but I'm pretty pleased with the 16 megapixel stills as well. So, right, that's the on-off. So, about a second, and it's on. That's also the button you use for accepting what you want in the menus. See the little front screen as well? You've got information on that. Right, this is sort of, you can see there, 24 frames per second, 2160, so I'm shooting 4K, and you got the dates and the times there as well. Right, I want to change the angle of view, so I want to put something in there that you can see. Something brightly coloured there. I think that's about right. Okay. Now I know this is set on the 170. This is the widest angle setting. To change it, you have to go into a sub-menu. So it's press this front button once. And there you go. You've got video, photo, time-lapse, burst, playback and setup menu. We'll accept the front one because that's the only one I need. You press this button, the front menu, nearest to the lens, the front button. And once you get it where you want it, I'll go across and let you see. Time-lapse, burst, playback, setup, movie. Press the button. And then this front button here. And that takes you into that sub-menu. And these two buttons control up and down. So, down the way, sorry, and back up again. So, auto recording, time-lapse, loop and resolution, sound on, WDR, wide dynamic range on, driving mode off because I've got one in my car and that's permanently wired in. And there's the angle at the bottom. And that's large, that means 170 degree. So, top button. And you've got medium. We'll come down to medium. Accept, and once you've got it there, you press the front button, just touch it, and there you are. That's your 170, that's your 140, sorry. So that's your 140 degrees, and you can see, if you look back a bit, you're quite a bit closer. So now we'll go back into that menu again, front button nearest to the lens here. And we go down to the angle again, and top button on the camera and down to small. That's the 120 degree. And I'll accept that. Okay, and then the front button, quick press, bump. And there you are. So that's your different angles. You can see that's quite a bit closer. Well, I hope you can see. It's equivalent. I'm going to use the camera to show you it. It's the equivalent of going... Okay, I can't get far enough away. But you can get the idea. It's the equivalent of going from some angle of view like that to that. And that's basically all you have to do. And it works for your still photos. You have to set it up in video, but it does work on your still photos. So if you've been doing it in video, remember the setting carries through to your still photos. Go back into wide if you want to carry your camera about to do everything with it. And that's basically it. Now, I've had a few more emails asking me about the other programs and how easy they are to set up. Well, I've got to tell you, they're all very easy to set up. Look at this. I won't do it now. It's just to show you. This is just one of the settings. And they're just terribly easy. If you want to get through them all, then you press the front button first. And then you got photo, time, burst, playback, setup for your time and everything else. Heck of a lot of menus in there. So if I get any more emails asking me to do it, I'll do it. So thank you for watching. We'll switch her off. And I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. It was just a simple thing, but one or two people didn't seem to understand what it was and how to do it. And there you are, you've got it now. Either way, you'll get cracking videos and you'll get cracking still shots. Nothing more to say. Cheerio now. See you later.